Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starter, Jesus Luzardo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
The pitch. Bryce Harper stands in now and watches strike one.
First pitch, 7-11.
Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lower away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Bouncer to second. A rise. Gathers and throws to first. And a couple of quick outs. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Guys want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies down in order. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Miami, and towing the slab in this one, Aaron Nola.
He's been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of the first. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, I don't think anyone was surprised to see Nola have success in the majors. He was a star in college, playing for LSU, becoming a finalist for the 2014 Golden Spikes Award. He's one of the top amateur baseball players in the country.
And another ball.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Check swing, and he held up. And that one lifted in the air, center field. One up, one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Gio Urshela.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the second baseman, Luis.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. In the air, out towards right center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, top of the second, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. Luzardo, a 6-foot lefty, 220 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Struck him out swinging. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Whit Merrifield, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Arise has it sized up. Makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And a pitch. Foul ball there. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. And another ball.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And that one fouled off. First and second, no outs. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Charlton Doyle getting ready to hit. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that one is gone. Into the second deck it goes, and they lead it. It's 3-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
James Wood in the box now. No balls and a strike. The wind and the pitch. Softly hit into right field. Fair ball.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
1 gone, runner at first. And now for the Marlins. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. And 1-1. Just off the inside edge. And the righty deals. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across bottom half of inning number 2. And he grounds one to the right side. Merrifield whips it to first. 3rd out. But the Marlins get 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. The line to kick the pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one inside, and it's 2-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And another ball. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
3-2. Got it by him for the K.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
JT Realmuto stands in now and watches strike one. The wind of the pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Marlins leading by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Step off, throw to first. Realmuto back in there. The Phillies trailing by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
No, foul ball.
At the belt and fires.
Nope.
And another ball. And here it comes. Battling here as he fouls it away. There goes the runner. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Wood sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and now here is Harper. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's in for a strike. Realmuto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a foul ball. Snap throw to first. Real Muto back in standing. Next pitch is outside. And that's outside. Two outs. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for Philadelphia. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Here comes a pitch. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela steps in. He popped out his first time. That's in there, and that's strike one. And he deals.
Ball inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That's towards center. Has this one sized up. Nabs it. Out number 2.
The batter, number 3.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Ariz stands in. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in Miami, start of the fourth. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. The pitch. A little bit high. Ball one.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through it for the K. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Man at first, Trey Turner at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1. Inside, almost got him.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The Phils trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4. And the slider just misses.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Off the mark there. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Now snap throw to first. Crawford gets back easily. that one hammered. Chisholm going back on this one. And that one hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's now a 2-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. A great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. And the throw. He's out at third.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. Just doesn't make any sense. Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. A rise on to first. Schwarber out of the play.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Just missed. There's a strike at the knees. And the count 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. That one missing inside. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Next to hit, Johan Rojas. Throw to third. He's safe.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss?
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-2. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Number 21.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. That one just missing inside. And the count 1-2. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now it is JT Realmuto. And that's outside. Ball 1. There's a strike at the knees. Swings through that one.
One ball.
Laboring
Two
here.
strikes.
About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sanchez sizes this one up, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Marlins 3 and the Phillies 2. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The pitch. That misses the zone. 1-0.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Sanchez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Big swing and a miss. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. First pitch misses. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one misses, and that's ball 3. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Doyle in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a foul ball. Two outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that will end the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they still lead at 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Rodolfo Castro. And the pitch. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that's ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luke Weaver getting loose out there. Meyer getting loose as well. Kicks and fires. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Bryce Harper, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Looked like it was a little bit up. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And strike 2.
That started in, ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
There's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on.
Yeah.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 3-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate for Miami, James Wood. The right-hander back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2. In the air, left side. Settles under this one, and there's one down.
The catcher, number 40,
Dylan Dingler, the next to hit.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. The punch out there, and there's 2 away. And up next for Miami, J.P. Crawford.
shortstop, J.P.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Righty delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. And another ball. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they're up 3-2. Top six, Trey Turner now.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
On the ground to third, down the line, and it's foul. The pitch. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Left-hand batter waits. Slice the other way and foul. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw to third. Save.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Tips the corner, and it's 1-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. Rocket it out towards right center. Base hit into the outfield. In to score from third. It's 3-3.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jesus Luzardo gives way, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. New pitcher for the Marlins, Luke Weaver.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Now here is Johan Rojas, 1 for 2. Weaver checks on first. And there's a strike. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1
Pitch
strike.
out, but no action. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Max Meyer preparing to come on if needed. Nardi, the lefty, warming up as well. Right-hander kicks, deals.
2-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. Two and one now. Merrifield on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Got him. Two gone now.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Pete Alonso. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Real Muto up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Two on, 2 outs. The rise. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. There we go, bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Gio Urshela. Nola back to work. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. And that's down and away.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. Out to short. Turner throws to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging. 2 away. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ripped to short. Toss to Alonso. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly. Still tied 3-3. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Rodolfo Castro. right-hander back to work.
Inside,
just missed. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
And another ball. Slow ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
That one fouled off. Bases empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Ball one there. Fought off foul. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one hops the wall. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. That one misses. Ball 1. And there's the strike. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Check on the runner. Harper's back in a dive. And a pitch. And there's a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Line drive, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. You don't want to run into it out at home plate.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. And he takes one right on the black. And that is strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Harper on third. Crawford over at first with 1 away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out.
One ball,
and it skips in the dirt. And now it's 1-2.
That's ball 2.
just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Kyle Schwarber to bat next. Three-two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three-two now. Hit in the air, left field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
0-1.
Two outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Schwarber out on the play. And that'll do it. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins 3. Back here in Miami, now the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. The wind of the pitch. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Gabe Spire, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Hoffman getting cranked up as well. That's in there, and it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's Josh Bell. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one missed. And that is in for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And now 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a base hit on the line. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, A.J. Minter.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Charlton Doyle digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-1. Man at first, one away. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
The batter, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, James Wood.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
Swing and a miss.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Hard liner. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, stepping in, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield.
And here it comes. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Good job to fight that one off. Caught him looking for the K.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And the batter now, Johan Rojas. 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2 is the count.
And that's outside. And it's 1-2. And that's outside. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Now a fly ball to right center. Pulls it in on the run. And that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jeff Hoffman.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter, Nick Fortes.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And he deals. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Kicks and deals. And a good eye there. Here comes a pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
At the belt and fires. Outside. And the count is 3-1. J.P. Crawford waits on deck for Miami. And a 3-1 on the way.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Crawford, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Slider for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And downstairs. With the tying run on at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Gio Urshela to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just missed. Fortes leads off first with 1 away.